Greetings YouTube land, I am Falagar and welcome back to a brand new Let's Play of The Witcher 3. Now this is when I had started on my other channel using Twitch on my Xbox, I was thinking, yeah, Xbox One, not 360, Xbox One.
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. Those are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
All right. One thing I do want to do before I get started is actually change the audio settings, because audio was a little bit too low when I did my test. There we go. I think that's perfect. That way, you know, we can still hear the music, because I don't want to totally mute all that, right? Okay. So yes, welcome to this brand new Let's Play, well, somewhat brand new Let's Play of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt version 1.12. Okay. So as I was saying, I did play a little bit of it. I was still early in the beginning of The Witcher 3 on my Xbox One. I just got past where you kill the griffin. You discover this griffin, and I think someone gives it like a bounty to kill this griffin. So I did that, and that was the extent of it. And I was using Twitch via the Xbox One, but I mean, it's just the quality was not the greatest. You know, I'm sorry to report. I've since then put those on private, and that was on my other channel. and two very, very good friends of mine. There's Movie Mike that suggested that I actually do this again and to buy it again here on PC. You know, it's well worth $25. Come on, really. But I didn't first hear about this game from my other very, very dear longtime friend, Toddy Walnuts. Hence why I got it for the Xbox One. He plays it on the PlayStation 4, and he beat it. And to quote Todd, he said, "This has got to be the best game I ever played in my life." Wow. Now that is definitely high praise indeed, and I am a huge RPG fan. And then he also told me, and I also told this to Movie Mike, and he told me, "You already told me this already." He said this like at least like maybe a couple times. I'm not too sure, but I couldn't remember, and you know, me and my bad memory, right? But you know, I brought up how I'm not too fond of RPGs where I'm forced to play a character and I cannot create my character, can't design the character, can't name the character, can't make my physical attributes, my hair, my color, I can't even name them, I can't choose the sex. I'm forced to play this guy, Geralt. I think that's his name, Geralt. But I think they kind of said, you know, as you play it, you know, Geralt's like a badass, and you'll soon forget about all that, and it's just more of the experience of the game. So I'm going to give it another shot. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's... I'm pretty sure it's not going to make me like the Elder Scrolls game any less, or make me like this game and these types of game more than an Elder Scrolls. I'll always, you know, I'm an Elder Scrolls fan for life ever since Daggerfall. Then going back to Arena, I played very little bit of that, and then skipped ahead to Oblivion, and then went back and played Morrowind, loved that, and then Skyrim, of course. I absolutely love Skyrim. I just love the fact that in those games, I don't want to get too much, get into a rant too much of the Elder Scrolls, but I just love the fact that I can really not just design the characters like I was talking about, but just the freedom of exploration, the freedom of choice that the game affords. Designing your house, going anywhere, you know, and often any literal direction, and whether it's taking quests that's part of the main quest, or discovering side quests, or just kind of coming up with your own quests by you know, maybe strange markings in a cave, or maybe a piece of lore that you came across in a book, you know, things like that. And there are events that happen in those kind of games that aren't really scripted, really. It's just depending upon what you do, or, you know, such as life with like the computer AI. It can just take some unexpected turns, and you never know what's going to happen. In here, it's a little bit more set. It's not too fine of I guess like details of what you can do, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. I can't pick up like a fork and a plate and go ahead and go to the closest river or lake and wash the dishes and set up the table, or design my house, you know what I mean, or just pick up a book and read it. I can't do that, but that's okay. I like the Dragon Age games too, so so yes, you know, not every game can have that level of detail like an Elder Scrolls game can, but that being said, it doesn't mean all other games, all other RPGs that don't afford these things is not good. It just means you can't do it, and it can still be absolutely fantastic. So I'm sure I'm gonna really love it. And I say that I know these things from my experience of playing it myself, and just from some of the Let's Plays that I've seen people do, namely Movie Mike. He's since then abandoned it. I hope that he'll eventually maybe pick up on it again, or if he like upgrades his PC or something, and he can just get it on PC and play it there, which is what I'm doing now, right? So that's how I know. Okay, so this is completely vanilla. I don't have any expansion packs, no mods, of course. I don't even know if mods exist for this game. I played very little of the second one. I have that on the 360. I have the enhanced edition, which is completely unedited from the PC version. Played very little bit of it, but as usual, you know, at that time I was not willing to give it too much of a chance. I didn't get far in that either, but let's hope for the best with this, and the quality is going to be better, and as Movie Mike said, it's going to showcase the graphics even better because it's not being streamed live, you know, so you're going to really see all the fine details, and you can tell with just this image right here, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I got to report. So this is continue, but that's because I made a dummy character and skipped all these cutscenes just to see how the game would run and get the volume tuning right, and that's why hence I altered it just slightly. So let us start a new game, and let's be silent. Just the story and sword, blood and broken bones, and death march. Well, here you're happy to be challenged, and here you're a seasoned, demanding gamer. I'm going with that. I'm a seasoned gamer. Let's put the tutorial on and simulate Witcher 2 save. I'm not too sure what this is. On the testing I just went with off, but I'm starting to think now maybe it might give me choices a la Mass Effect 2 and 3, where there's a part they kind of question what you did if you didn't import your saves from previous games, so it kind of like simulates what you did in those past games, eh? So let's do that. Rest easy, I'll be getting back to Skyrim and Fallout 4. Oof. Very cool. That's just very cool. Okay, also, I want to give a special mention to Gary G from Gary G Gaming. She also expressed a desire to kind of see a return to this, and said, you know, yeah, of course, get it on PC. It's, you know, so she encouraged me to do that as well. So thank you guys. So this is for you three guys, okay? And for anyone else who would be interested in it.